My name is Ann Breaux and I teach at Patterson High School in St. Mary Parish. As an educator, I am most passionate about the social and emotional well-being of our students. The students in the video are in their sophomore or junior years. This is a journalism class that is responsible for creating the yearbook as a historical document for the school. The curriculum comes from Jostens, the company that publishes our yearbook. The lesson focuses on interviewing students. Through practicing the interview process, students become more familiar with it and are better prepared when interviewing students they may have never met before. Prior to this lesson, students would think of questions to ask prospective students, but the quotes were not always what we wanted, so through this activity, students were able to practice interviewing and being interviewed, using follow-up questions to make the information more interesting. I employ a 3 before me strategy that students know they need to ask their classmates before asking me. This is given ownership of this publication to the staff rather than them expecting me to solve problems or make decisions. I'll be interviewed about it. So, get started.
I miss pre-COVID.
Why do you miss pre-COVID?
I didn't have to wear a mask.
I chose mine.
You're not gonna ask me any follow-up
Yeah.
questions?
What about the
No
mask?
eye contact.
What about the mask
What
that
did
you
you
don't
learn
like?
so much this
I
year?
know, I don't mind them.
That's fine.
Okay.
What did you learn so much from?
The way I choose.
What else could you say? What was her answer to why she didn't like to wear a mask?
I don't mind the mask.
You just don't, you want it to be pre-COVID.
I have a question.
So
Okay.
besides masks,
I talk a lot.
what else could you ask her about?
Do you receive this? Yes, she did before.
I miss actually being able to do
Everything is something.
Okay, so Haley's gonna give you a good question.
What do you do?
like homecoming. The game because have homecoming. And I miss being able to go do things and they're gonna go in the rubber.
I mean, okay, I chose one, and I said I would never trust anyone. And I said I would never again trust anyone. Jada, who hurt you?
Look at my feet, look at my eyes. You hurt your feet.
I think everyone should skydive at
I'm
least once.
Can I just?
Y'all should take notes.
I can't.
Oh, we gotta take notes?
Oh,
What did you learn so much about?
You can literally sound outrageous.
I know, but sometimes you will be spelling stuff weird.
Why won't you ever trust nobody ever?
Because trusting people got me nowhere in life. She's still.
You just have to think on your feet because you're not always gonna be able to ask the question you want.
How bad is the person? Really bad.
My cell phone is important.
I do never want
Very important.
I will never tell my
Are y'all including him? Because he's sort of helpful.
I just moved so I could like see them.
Good.
Why would you no longer be telling your business?
So whose turn is it?
One time I
Oh,
told
that's
a
my
friend
turn.
who I thought was my friend. They
Uh,
told my business to a whole friend.
Okay, y'all ready for him to share so you can pull up questions out of your brain?
my first car is a Honda Fit 2017.
What can you ask him about?
What was it?
A Honda Fit 2017.
Do you like the way it
What type of rule does
It's a very smooth car.
It run good?
Yeah, it does.
She said, talk about it.
Where'd you go with it?
I got it in Covington, so I drove it all the way here,
Jada,
and I'll drive to Houma and Lafayette.
do you still have it today?
No, I want to.
Oh.
I didn't go.
Oh,
Did you
that's
know
just
it? I know you're busy writing. What questions do you have about this
I
car?
am so
How's
glad.
you getting interested in it?
I am almost. Wait, I am so glad it's almost my senior
Do you
year.
like the color?
Why? What's
Yes,
exciting
it's
about
just
TV?
Oh my
it's a
god.
basic
Early
white.
release.
Yes, yes.
I don't have that many classes to take. It's my last year of high school for college.
Are you going to miss your senior year whenever it's gone?
I'm going to miss my freshman, sophomore, and senior year.
We don't like
actually do
freshman year.
stuff. Well, we
Freshman
got to
year-
do stuff.
Freshman year.
What do you want to do in college?
So, I don't know yet. Cause me and Blood,
That means you're gonna figure it out senior year.
yeah, me and Blood just don't work together right now.
So you're gonna take all senior year to figure it out?
Yes. I want to be a pediatrician and deal with babies. Then again, I want to be a doctor. And then I was thinking about being an orthodontist, but that's 10 to 11 years in college, and no.
What
So it's
word
my
is buzz? Get word buzz.
My
Could
best
go
friend
places.
is dying.
Why?
Work people.
What
It's
excites you
like-
about her?
Oh my gosh. The chemistry just between us.
The sparks.
Yes, the sparks.
How long have you guys been best friends?
Oh, I don't know. I've been knowing
I'm
her
not
since
done.
sixth
You
grade
can
year.
just finish
Fun
up.
fact, I
That's
didn't
a
like
good
her
thing.
sixth grade year.
Hey,
Or
me and
me.
Jelani didn't like each
Or
other.
me.
And then we became best friends.
Wait, Raven, what did you?
Okay, finish up what you're writing. Extend it. Headline, lead statement, and a quote. Now, the people are still here, so if you need to, I know you couldn't take notes for everything, but if you need a quote, it's supposed to be exactly what they said. You can ask them a follow-up question. And what I know headline comes first, but I underlined it. Taja, can you read what it says under headline?
It seems odd, but do this last because the headline should summarize what you wrote. Write a 2 or 3 word headline using rhyming or alteration. Words that start with the same sound.
Alliteration.
Haley, why don't you let anybody in your business?
Sometimes your friends aren't really your friends.
Taja, why do you wish COVID would go away?
It's stop. This is only one sentence.
Well, you can add to it if you need to. It's a lead statement.
It's fine.
Physically, mentally, and emotionally.
I gotta be more dramatic.
Because
Oh, why do you have to be more dramatic?
it's special to me.
I don't know how you spell wish.
When you have your headline written, look at me. This is right off the top of your head. It's the first thing you wrote. Is this necessarily your final copy?
No.
Is it something that you have to work off of? Yes. And so would this automatically go in the yearbook? No. We could interview lots of people and choose the ones that we want. Okay. So who wants to share first? All right. Exactly. Very good. Now is that something we would put in the if we were it's messy, right? Yes. But was it interesting?
It catches your reader.
Yes, catches your reader. Okay.
My headline is Life During COVID. I put, Raven misses everything before COVID. She also wishes she could have went to a concert by Trippie Redd. But with COVID going on, none of those events are happening. And her quote was, I miss when life was actually normal before COVID.
Trust no one. Jada has a hard time letting people in her life because she keeps getting hurt. Jada said, trusting people never got me nowhere. Grade 11.
My headline is Bring Back the Fun. Taja wishes COVID-19 would go away because she doesn't like to wear masks all the time. It stopped a lot of things, physically, mentally, and emotionally, said Taja Tillman, grade 10.
Grade 2.
Mine is rhythm and flow. I like listening to music that sends a strong message. Say it, Janaya, grade 11.
And it was rhythm and flow. That was very nice headline. Hey, now, the lesson objectives were met when I was asked if we could do it again. Students were enthusiastic about using this to interview other students. Next time, I will give them less time to brainstorm answers as I think they were done very quickly. This would give them more time to interview. I would change up the groups and have them do it again or do it in pairs so they would get more practice with the process. After this segment, we discussed where this would be appropriate to use in the yearbook and how. Then plans were made for individual student interviews and strategies for when they could be conducted. As we discussed where to use this in the yearbook, I brought up the actual online pages but did not show them in the video as consent was not obtained from all students.